You have artists to me who have like, they literally lack so much talent, so much artist development, so much time. Like you can see it. But it's almost like, I need you there though. It does get really tricky, and it does become a lot of like peer pressure and a lot of people asking this of you and that of you, and a lot of things that are just not really in your lane or what you want to do.
Do you want to learn how to master stemming from within? Well, get ready, because today we're talking all about turning pain into passion, infusing humor and personality into your work, and making it all about you. Let's go behind the creative with BaeGii.
Let's take a look behind the creative.
Thank you for being here, first and foremost.
Of course, anything for you.
Absolutely. And we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about how we met. But the first question I always love to ask is, who is BaeGii?
Oh my God. Hey guys, welcome to my crib. Come on in.
Say you want that top 5, baby, I'm a short.
Well, BaeGii is actually Gianni, but BaeGii is an R&B singer from Boston, Massachusetts, singer-songwriter. I've been doing it for like almost 10 years, like probably like 7 professionally, but like 10 as a whole of like music. So yeah, that's what I do.
So tell me about your name. Like you mentioned, Gianni Chapman is your name, but you are BaeGii when it comes to your artistry. So where did the inspiration for music come from?
I feel like before music, I was an entertainer. I was like dabbling into like acting and like dance and like all the performing arts kind of stuff. And then when I got to like high school, I was like, wait, I want to do this like forever. So like what could like make it something forever? And I felt like music was like the easiest and the coolest route. And then I like started in a girl group, making music with them, and that was really cool for years. I did that for like the longest time. I did that more than I've been a solo artist. I was in a group. So like that was really cool. And then Gianni has always just been like a funny name to me. Shout out to my parents for giving me that weird ass name, but
So beautiful. I love your name.
a lot of people like it. I don't really like my name. So I feel like even when I first started as an artist, I didn't go by Gianni. I actually went by Wild Boy because we were called Boy. So we all had like boy names. It's weird. Then I was Dope G for a minute. And then like BaeGii came about as a solo artist because I was just like, just felt like me. The vibes felt like me, Bae. Then Gianni for the G part. So yeah.
I love that. And you're in a girl group. That is so cool. How did you get into a group? How did that come to life?
I really wanted to do, like I said, I really wanted to do music, and I didn't think I was, not to say I wasn't talented enough, but I didn't think I had enough talent yet to do it alone. I feel like I needed kind of like back up a little bit, and I feel like a group is the best way to get your feet wet, I think. I mean, it's great to like end with a group, of course, but it was cool to get my feet wet with the group, so that was cool. It was with 2 other girls. We did a lot of like, you know, music, traveling, training, cool stuff. It taught me a lot about the industry and how like cutthroat and crazy it could be. But in all, I loved being in a group. I think that it like, you know, it kind of molded me as an artist. I feel like I kind of can be like good at everything now, because in a group you kind of have to just be good at the one thing that you're in it for, and everybody else has a part. But like as a solo artist, I have to be like every single thing. I have to be like the visual, the entertainment side, and the music side. So it's like all of that now is kind of cool.
That's such a great point. I mentioned earlier how I first met you was at a music showcase, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, you stood out. You were like a standout artist to me. And that's what I said when I met you. I was like, wait a second, like I have to say something to you before you left. And interestingly, you won in a previous award or
show.
at another show, right?
The day before.
So this is my crib. I know you guys are probably wondering what this big old check is doing here from the next wave, but I ended up winning their competition. It's all about the queen, which is me, the winner. Mwah! Only one of me and 1,000 of you guys. Yeah! Wow! Love you, bye.
For being a
Crazy.
standout artist.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Put some respect
Period.
on it. Is it this one? I can't keep up.
I don't know.
Is
I
it
be
this
changing
one?
it, but I be doing this
Is
one mainly.
this
Like,
okay? Somebody
right,
was like,
right.
there are 2 different meanings. Whatever. We're gonna do
It
this.
means the same shit.
Right? Okay. And you know, I loved it because when you were on stage, you actually you were dancing, right? So you were an all around artist. You were a performing artist. And so I could tell that, she has like, you got the it factor. And so interestingly, I know that in an industry, like you said, it can make you almost feel like you have to be all the things and you have to do so many things, not just for an audience, but for executives or for labels. And how has the industry really influenced you, or maybe has not influenced you, when it comes to like creative choices that you've had to make in your experience?
I think a key point in what you just said was the it factor thing. I feel like a lot of people forget about that part. I feel like it's something you're kind of born with. I'm a firm believer in that. I feel like I know a lot of people who have trained and did just as amount of work as I have, but they just don't quite meet the standard of what the reality of doing music actually is. Because I feel like sometimes music is the one thing anyone could just wake up and decide to do. Like, you could literally wake up at 45 and say, I want to put out a song and make it happen. You get what I'm saying? So it's like one of those things where everyone can latch onto it. So it's really important to have that it factor to kind of stand out. And I think that is what keeps me going, because it does get really tricky and it does become a lot of like peer pressure and a lot of people asking this of you and that of you and a lot of things that are just not really in your lane or what you want to do. But I just keep the main thing in my head, like, like, we could put her in the same outfit, we can give her the same steps, but she ain't gonna be me. You got to keep that mindset. And as hard as it is sometimes, but it's like the reality of it. Like, in the competition I just did, it was so many like genuine singers. Like, I'm not one of those people who's out here like Whitney Houston down. I love the greats. Like, those are my goats too. But I don't sing that well. I'm not that kind of singer. I don't make that kind of music. So I feel like it's one of those things where you just have to have the confidence in knowing that, like, okay, this is it. I'm sure of this. Yeah. I'm the best at it. Period. Even if you don't feel it that day. Some days I wake up. No, I lied. I feel it every day. But I know people that don't feel it though. But you got to feel it. Like, you got to feel like you're the GOAT. You have to. It's important.
I feel like you said something that was key though, right? The feeling that kind of influences the action is a large part of it. And I want to kind of park there and talk about that. What inspires that feeling that every day when you wake up, that you have that factor? You have, actually, we call it the brilliance factor, and I'm going to talk to you about that, right? Everybody has a certain set of ingredients, right? Or competencies, skill sets. We call it brilliance factor. That actually makes you confident, that makes you know that I have my own sauce. Yeah. And what influences that for you?
It's so funny because I think I told you this, and I don't really like to say it because it sounds really childish, but it's the truth, right? So, like, younger me, like, of course, you being a browner woman, like, how it is for us. It's not really necessarily like, I wouldn't say for me it was as like tough and difficult, but I know for a lot of people how it was tough and difficult for them. But like, growing up, I had the kind of mom that was very much like, she would whisper in my ear at places like, they're jealous of you. Like, everyone is. Like, in any moment where I felt like insecure or she could kind of feel it, it was just like, you're better. Like, they're jealous. Or someone made me upset, they're jealous of you. So I feel like that being in my brain all the time, it's like I just carry that with me. So it was like I never really felt like, I feel like I could be in any situation, and if I don't blend in, I could be a chameleon, and I could just be this type of person that's just like, I'm all out. Like, I'm here. I'm in the open. You either like it or you don't. But I know in my head, like, if you don't like it, you're probably jealous. Yeah. And it might not even be the truth, but it works for me. It works. It works.
I really believe that anytime there is some type of friction, or there's some type of resistance, or there's some type of opposing factor, that is a reminder, that's an indicator that this is the challenge at my level that I have to navigate.
For sure.
Right. And it could be someone who maybe, has some type of it could be jealousy. It could be, whatever is the catalyst for you to get to the next level at that stage in your life.
Yes,
right.
Definitely.
And sometimes it could be jealousy.
People don't realize that, like, when you're doing music, it's one of those things where, like, you could just take as many risks as you want. So even if they don't get it at the moment, they eventually will. And honestly, I had in my head since like a young girl, like I wanted to be like one of those people like a Michael Jackson where people see me and just faint because it feels so out of the ordinary. So it's no way where I'm gonna walk into somewhere that I'm gonna feel normal if I want that type of fame. Because if they feel like you're equal to them, it won't be like that, you know? So I want that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it has pros and cons, but I just more so look at the pros of it because of the future and like the bigger picture of it all. Like it's gonna pay off later. Like people who don't get it, they're gonna have no choice but to get it later.
Yeah.
It's gonna be everywhere.
You mentioned your mom. That was an important part of your
For
story.
sure.
And why do you think that was so influential? Obviously, she's your mom, but what do you think has really resonated with you from how your mom raised you?
From a young age, she knew I was gonna be a bit different. So I think like the molding of that, not making me the same as everybody else, but more so like teaching me early that I will be different and that it's going to be cool and interesting to do your own thing. And if you're really going to do this, do it for real. So like that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like I just want to, I don't know. I just feel like I'm willing to try different stuff. And I know a lot of people aren't because they don't come from that background. They didn't have that growing up, but they have to kind of find that later on down the line. I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm not finding myself because I feel like everyone's still learning and growing, but I'm not still like having an identity crisis, if that makes sense. Like I'm pretty sure of like who BaeGii is and what she's all about. So I'm not tripping.
It's your identity. It's the lens you see through. It shapes how
For
you
sure.
write. It shapes how you show up on stage and off stage, obviously. So how can you see that it really shines through in your music?
I feel like in my music is really, I don't even want to lie, it's really just bashing men most of the time. But
Wait, we don't have to talk about that.
No, we do though. That's what
Okay.
I do in a lot of my music. I bash men, but I don't think it really that stems from my personality. I think it just stems from like growing up and dealing with a lot of different things. And I feel like the creative side, like performance tracks and me performing, I feel like that's more of the BaeGii personality.
BBS is dancing hard on them.
But like my music is just a journal. It's just kind of like giving you a way to see outside of the fun girl. Because I think a lot of people view me and see me and just think, oh, you're just so fun. You're so outgoing. How are you like this? And it's like, no, girl, I be going through shit too. I just put it in the music. I don't be sad. I just put it in the music.
Yeah, it's your
I just
outlet.
create.
Yeah.
And then I get to perform it on stage with some cool 808s and some crazy drums and just act a fool about it. That's how I see it. Hey.
Well, we got to talk about the bashing man. Because bashing men,
And I won't stop.
There's a context to that. Okay, so now she said, and I won't stop. We got to zoom in on her when she said that.
I won't stop.
Zoom in on her face.
Literally. And I won't
Okay,
stop.
tell me why you see it as bashing men. What does that mean to you? And tell me where that comes from.
I feel like, okay, so I feel like, honestly, the whole like bashing men thing, that's a little cruel, but I kind of am. I feel like, no, seriously, I feel like everyone at these ages, especially for me doing music from like 19 years old, right? So like 21, 22, 23, those are like major years for like dating, really, like getting to know yourself as a woman. You're growing up, things are changing. And I feel like for me, I was in some really hectic, toxic situations.
Yeah.
And I felt like it's not going to stop me from doing what I love. So we have to put this into something that I love. And that's what I did. I just started putting it into music. And I feel like a lot of people get it and they understand it. Don't get me wrong. I make music celebrating all people too. But I think it's a cool little window and a little pocket that's like, you know, we're all going through this shit. So let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
talk
why do you
about
think
it.
it's bashing men? When you say bashing, why do you feel like it's bashing men? Because I've
I'm
heard your
usually-
music.
I feel like because it's usually me saying something really negative about a man. It's never nothing positive. I actually, it's crazy. Someone recently said to me, send me some love songs that you have. And I literally was scrolling through my music like,
Trying to find it.
I don't have not one lover's.
Well, here's what I think
It's
about
like,
music. I mean,
Fuck you.
if it's
It's
your
cool.
journey, if it's a journal,
Yeah.
do you feel that as you in your life, as it mirrors your life, so will your journal?
For sure.
Okay.
I do feel like I mean, I do perform songs that have nothing to do with my life anymore. Like that was so past, like, whatever. But it resonates with someone still.
Yeah.
Someone feels that though.
Yeah.
Someone's been there.
Okay.
Like, you know?
Okay. But do you feel like it's bashing, or do you feel like it's just your journal and a cathartic experience?
I feel like it's bashing.
Okay.
I feel like it's bashing. Because sometimes I don't have to be that cruel. But I feel like it calls for it.
Okay. All right. Well, you heard her say it. She bashes men. I'm gonna let her go with that.
And I support women's rights and wrongs.
Okay.
We're never wrong. We do nothing wrong. We do nothing wrong.
Okay.
Think about it. What do we do wrong?
That I've done some wrong things before.
Don't say that on record, though.
Don't say it on record. I can't say it on live television.
You cannot.
Okay.
You've never did anything wrong. Look at you. How could you do something wrong?
That's so kind of you. Well, I will accept whatever BaeGii says.
No, for real. You didn't do anything wrong ever in life.
I'm going to run with it. What she said.
It's up to me. You did nothing wrong.
Okay. Thank you, BaeGii. I'm going to take
You're welcome. She's a queen. She's the moment.
I'm going to tell you. Well, with that being said, we're going to take a break.
Bottles with the sparkle, send it right in my direction. I don't know who put these random in my section. She's on my salad like my honey's with the dressing. He ball out for me, I be finessing.
Did you know that how you sleep makes all the difference of how you wake up, how you work, how you create? And I'm not just talking the time you go to bed, but I mean the type of pillows you sleep on, the shape, the fluff, what it's actually made of. You need to be sleeping on Coop Sleep Goods customizable pillows. I personally sleep on the original adjustable pillow cut out for neck support, the original maternity adjustable pillow. I'm not pregnant. Lumbar support is important. The original adjustable body pillows, they support my back. Lumbar support is important. Coop has a new pillow. The orthopedic pillow is designed for neck pain relief and cervical support. And this is great if you wake up with crazy neck pain or posture discomfort. It's ergonomic and it provides targeted cervical spinal support to encourage proper alignment and comfort throughout the night. And who doesn't want that? It has customizable spinal alignment and a customizable neck bolster. And this all helps you align your head, your neck, your shoulders, and your spine to help you reduce strain. It has memory foam, and I love memory foam. The structure helps you support yourself through the night, so you don't have to reposition yourself and keep rolling over and over all night. And obviously, it's Coop, so there's easy adjustability all around. So everyone can personalize the pillow as you get older or as your needs change. Can you tell these pillows are designed to solve your sleep problems? Visit coopsleepgoods.com/Dr. Christelle. That's Dr. Christelle for 20% off of your first purchase and get the sleep you need with the pillows you deserve. So, BaeGii, do you feel like the industry values individuality these days?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, what do you think stands out in the industry, in the music industry, when it comes to that?
I feel like it's a lot of personality hires, but I feel like that still matters, though. I feel like we do need that because I get a little bored sometimes seeing the same thing. This is a weird, funny question because I like straddle the fence with this because it's like you have artists to me who have like they literally lack so much talent. So much artist development, so much time. Like you can see it. But it's almost like, I need you there though. It's like a weird thing for me. I don't, like, it's going to sound controversial. Oh, well, I don't really care. But someone to me like Ice Spice, controversial artist, right? So people think like she's so whack, she sucks, blah, 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 whatever. Some people love her to death. I'm like one of those like, keep her here. I like how she looks a little different. Like she has like this anime kind of vibe. Her hair's a different color. She's really light. You know, she kind of has this one pocket, but I feel like it's needed. Even if it's a personality hire, it's kind of still needed because it's so similar in rap right now. So like, let's have something that's a little different. Even if it lacks all the good glitz and glamours of the artistry stuff, sometimes it's okay for that. But I do feel like there needs to be more room, and I think that starts from like the labels and stuff though. They need to curate more room for people who like are just genuinely talented. Like put it something behind genuinely talented people again, because they're needed too. Or we won't have another Michael Jackson again or Beyonce. It'll die right there. Like it'll stop there if we don't keep that in the building too. You know,
that's such a great perspective.
Yeah,
I love that. And what mark do you want to have? Where do you think you fit in the shelf or the industry? What mark do you want to leave in the industry?
Oh my gosh, I think that for me, I really want to just be the best to ever do it. I know it sounds really far-fetched, but I was literally just telling a friend of mine, like, I think I want the fame equally as much as I want the money. A lot of people do it just for the money. A lot of people just do it for the fame. I think I want them equally. I want the spotlight just as much as I want the money. I want the people gravitating towards me just as much as I want, like, the dollars behind it, you know? Like, all of it. Because if that wasn't the case, I feel like that's why you have street performers, people who just do it for the love of music. That's not enough for me. Like, I want the fame. I want the psycho moments. Like, I want to not be able to ever go to the mall. Like, I'm okay with that. I hate people bring that up to me. Like, you can't do anything anymore. Like, what do I want to do? Besides perform? What do I want to do? Do I really want to go to the mall? Do I really care about the beach more than the stage? No. Like, I'll build my own beach in my backyard.
Yeah.
Like, I have no issues with that.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, it's equal. So it's like, I only like artists who are like super big like that, like Beyonce, Doja, Rihanna, Katy Perry, Britney Spears. Who else is like overly famous? Michael Jackson, Justin Bieber. I don't want, not to say it's lowball fame, but I don't want to be like,
you did it just to
right. Like, Meg Thee Stallion, she's famous, but she's not.
Yeah,
it's a different level. If you're following, it's just a different level. It's just completely different.
Yeah, it takes a certain mindset and vision to achieve that as well. And the last question I love asking everybody who comes on the show is asking them, with your experience and with everything that you are, how would you say that you've used your brilliance factor to brand yourself in your career?
I think for me, I've used mine mainly on the stage. I feel like I'm very good at being captivating. And that's a really hard thing to do. It's really hard. Like, I've seen some people try really hard, and it's like, damn, you fell short. That's where I feel like I use mine most. I feel like it's really important to, when you're on that stage, to like prove yourself almost. And I wouldn't say I perform to like people please the audience, but I'm more so pleasing myself. Like, I'm putting this show on for me right now.
I love that.
Y'all are like watching in the mirror. Like, you guys are like watching me like in the mirror, like do my thing. Like, that's how I feel when I'm doing it. If that makes sense.
That's hot.
So I feel like that's where I use mine mainly. Like, on that stage, I want people to feel me. I've always been one of those artists though. It's like, can we please meet in person? Like, I'm one of those like, can we not do like the phone?
Yeah.
Can we not like talk on the like, can we like meet?
Yeah.
Because it's like, I feel like it's this energy thing. Like, it's like a shift
Mm-hmm.
when you meet someone and you could kind of understand them and get that point of view, instead of like, hey, what's up? Oh, you sing? Let me hear you sing.
Yeah.
Like, no, nah. Like, let's get in the moment.
Yeah. I love that.
The stage for sure though.
But I love what you said about honestly doing it for you. Like, you feel like when you're doing it, it's really just about you. It's almost like a moment with yourself.
For sure.
I think one thing you mentioned even earlier is about the energy. I feel like when that energy is in the right place, I love talking about alignment. Yes. When your energy is in alignment, I feel like that's when the action, that whatever action comes after that it's always going to be supercharged. It's always going to translate. And it did. I mean, seriously, when I met you, when I saw you, I was like, this clearly is like the most interesting person in this. I left early. I left. I didn't see everybody. I'm not
you told
to
me
everyone
that.
else in the show. No, I'm not being disrespectful because I didn't see the whole show.
Yeah.
But it was, there may be one other artist. I was interested. I was like, okay, that's interesting. But it was captivating.
Yes.
So congratulations again, because you definitely captivated the audience. And
That's the goal.
You are a standout artist. So
yeah, I always tell my managers all the time, like, I'm really not satisfied unless, like, people performing and everyone's like staring and they walk around but I like it to be like this.
I mean, you were the only person.
I like the mouths on the floor and everyone's just staring.
Who else came? Who came like you? Who else came with that?
Right.
She performed.
Down.
Okay, anyway. I'm just saying. And BaeGii, tell everyone where we can find you and where we can follow you across all your platforms.
Everywhere is BaeGii, BaeGii. That's like Twitter, Instagram. I think I even have Snapchat. YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. It's just BaeGii. BaeGii. You can find me in all those places. Just type that in. I'm even on ChatGPT, and I just learned that. I type myself in. You see how I'm so self-centered. I'm on ChatGPT. People were like learning about their lives. I'm like, who's BaeGii?
Oh, that's fire.
And they're like, she's a singer from Boston. I'm like,
that's fire.
We made it.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I screenshotted it too. I was geeking.
Find me on ChatGPT.
No, for real. I'm on Chat. Literally. How do you feel about Chat?
I actually use ChatGPT. I like ChatGPT.
Me too.
I have some feelings. I feel like there are some things, we're going to watch out for. We need to learn more about AI. But I like ChatGPT.
It be helping.
It helps a lot.
I know.
Okay, it's the future.
So, like, are you like on the fence about it? This is not about. I'm not the interviewer. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
What is like your feels about AI though? Like, do you feel like it should completely vanish, or like, are you like, okay, we need it?
I think the same way all technology has came into the world and we've accepted and adapted it, it's happening with AI. We should know ethically how to leverage it because I think there are some things that are since it's so new, like, ethically we need to know how to adapt it and we need to know the guardrails of it and how to implement it in our lives. I think sometimes people are so excited about it and like they try to roll it out. When I say people, I mean like organizations. Like we're on like the cutting edge of some things, AI. Some things like our old AI and we just are getting used to it. We're just getting exposed to it.
Yeah, we're just getting it. Yeah, for sure.
But I think some things are cutting edge and they may be kind of excited to like go to market with it. And I think there's still some ethical things that we are not necessarily ready to do that with. And so I think there's a lot of, things to still explore that we just don't know. But I think we have to be ready to know how to use and leverage AI because it's here and it's technology. And
I don't think it's leaving either.
Definitely
We just got to rock out.
It's going to continue to compound and get even smarter. So how are we going to leverage it and know how to be a part of the next wave of technology?
Yeah. I think this AI thing for like creatives is my issue a little bit. It's like we're making music. We're charting with AI. This is a little nuts.
I did see that. And that's
but
where
it's kind of cool too.
That's where I think like we have to know how to use it. That's why I'm saying like how can we know how to ethically and just how do we adapt it? Because like once upon a time, that's how people felt about auto-tune. Like, is it fair that you get to use auto-tune and sound better? Because there are real artists that can sing and do that without auto-tune.
Yo, that's a great argument.
But now everybody uses auto-tune because we all love T-Pain. So it's like we just have to like be aware that this is what's happening. And we're going to either like feel weird about it or we're going to figure out how to use it and leverage it before like we get left behind.
But these cars is driving themselves and stuff now, y'all. It's just a lot. It's just a lot at once.
I mean, we loved it when it was in the Jetsons. And we thought, oh, this is going to be great. Something's going to happen. Like the future is going to be future.
It's not a future, yeah.
But like how are we going to make sure that we get to be a part of it and we get to have a say in it? But in order for us to have a say in it, in order for us to be a part of it, we have to be knowledgeable about it. And we have to know what's going on. We have to be a part of the conversation. It can't be just the Elon Musk of the world. We need to become the Elon Musk of the world. And we need to be able to sit at the table and say, like, that's not what we're going to fuck. No, we're
not doing that.
Yeah. I don't want that to be rolling around in my house and taking pictures of me when I'm, like, we got to be able to say, like, but we have to know what it is. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So we have to be able to just be a part of the conversations to be able to know what's good and what's not. Because I use ChatGPT.
Right. That's why I think I'm on the fence. I'm like, it has its perks, but it is fucking
Yeah.
up some jobs for people and stuff. I don't like want to see like
Yeah.
the world not need people anymore. It's just like iRobot. The knowledge part to me is a little like it's kind of good.
And
Great
with
topic.
that, I want to ask everyone out there, how are you staying true to yourself and not letting the world change you? Thanks for watching. And don't forget to follow The Creative Corporate on all of our platforms, where you can learn how to design your career and to brand your brilliance. We'll see you next time on Behind the Creative.
Let's take a look behind the creative.
Into passion, infusing humor and personality into your work, and staying exciting.